Well, hello there. Today's July 3rd. We're on 4th of July Eve, if you will. Hopefully you're planning on having a relaxing holiday weekend, maybe even doing a little barbecuing. Hopefully the weather holds out for us. Before we jump into the holidays, though, I want to spend just a couple of minutes telling you about some potential areas of concern for our Alexandria housing market. Now, that doesn't mean any of these things are going to come true. These are things we need to watch real closely in the coming weeks and months. The first area, a lack of inventory. You might say, wow, supply and demand, lack of inventory means prices go up. As prices go up, more houses come on the market. But that's not what we're seeing. Buyers are coming onto the market, viewing the available inventory, then removing themselves from the market. And so they're taking the, well, I'll just rent for a little while longer, wait and see, hopefully something will come up. And so I'm going to delve into this a little deeper next week, take a look at it, and I'll be able to report a little more in depth on what's going on there. But a lack of inventory could be an area of concern to pay attention to. Another area of concern, interest rates. Right now, interest rates are very low. Some would say artificially low. Well, what happens when interest rates go up? As rates go up, they make housing less affordable for a greater group of people. And so that can have a definite downturn. Even a 0.5 percentage point increase in a rate might not sound like a lot, but for people on a budget, it can take them out of the housing market very quickly. Another concern, just a general economic outlook for the area. Central Louisiana is very strong. We're bouncing back very well from the Great Recession. However, there's talk, there's rumblings, there's grumblings that Fort Polk might be looking at some downsizing. Louisiana College is on academic probation. And if something were to happen to one of those institutions that employ a lot of people, both directly and indirectly, well, that could certainly have an impact on housing. And so again, we'll keep a close eye on that. And another area of concern that we'll address, closing delays. Notice how I just delayed a few seconds there. Now that was for special effect there, if you will. Closing delays. So what does that mean? Popular loan programs, they often get backlogs. And so, last summer rural development had about a 45-day delay. That doesn't mean 45 days from the time you write an offer until closing. That means you write an offer, do a home inspection, negotiate that back out, have an appraisal done, do the title work. Once all that's together, it goes over to rural development and it would sit for 45 days. Well, that doesn't work for people's schedule. If you're moving here for a job, you want to be settled. And so as a result of that, there were people who just couldn't wait. And so they had to go out and rent a home and let their contract to purchase die. So, not to sound doom and gloom, our market, as you read from the report, is very robust, very strong. But there are a few areas of concern that Bayou Properties Realty will keep a close eye on this summer. Now go enjoy your barbecue.